Ghostbusters. What?
Shut up, Kyle.
I can't lie, that really threw me off.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm John Tsunami.
and we're here for the new season of, well, not the new, but the next season of Mob Psycho 100. Yeah.
Season 2, by the way.
In the next season.
Who knows by the time you come out, probably have the third season.
Last season, we ended with Reagan
Dying.
tearing apart the rest of the set, not the seven, but the scars.
The 7 scars.
Like demoralizing them, essentially, ripping them of their confidence. And, well, yeah, in the title, because they're dissolved by Suzuki. Who he called his dad, by the way, and he was talking about him coming back. So he's going to be coming back here? Is that where is that?
To Japan.
And he's still apparently interested in Ritsu, so we're probably going to deal with that sometime this season. I don't know how soon that's going to be picking up, though.
Right. I want to know what his power actually is.
The dad or Suzuki, that guy.
Suzuki?
Yeah,
Both.
him. Yeah, that's true. Or I wonder if his dad has anything. Or if he was like, the way his dad seemed, it almost seemed like he was controlling his dad. Really weird.
Maybe.
But
Perhaps.
anyways, excuse me.
Can we call him Sasuke from now on?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's easy to remember.
I just we
Right,
just met him these
I'll
first
call
two
him
episodes.
Sasuke.
Will you remember? Will you know what I'm talking about when I say Suzuki though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just an easier name to remember than Suzuki.
Not really. We just barely met him 2 episodes. Anyway.
Is it Suzuki or Suzuki?
Well, what else would it have been? It's Suzuki. Anyway.
I don't care.
It's.
I'm gonna call him Ginger Boy.
No.
Gingerbread Boy.
Okay.
Can we start this episode?
You know, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good first episode, in my opinion.
I liked it.
That was really good. I went through a mixture of emotions with that girl.
Same. I was just like,
because I was suspicious.
First I was suspicious,
well. Yeah.
and then I hated her.
Well, first I was liking her, then I hated her.
I didn't even like her at first. I was just like,
I was suspicious. I was starting to like her.
Oh,
then
no.
I hated her.
I was just suspicious, starting to be like more suspicious, and then it turned out my suspicions were right. And then
well, you said it was like
hated her.
You said it was like a trap or something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a trap.
It's a trap.
It was just a bet that she lost,
Trap.
which is just these kids are just. Something's wrong with these kids.
Yeah,
honestly.
seriously. What
It's like,
the heck?
just rip your hard work.
What a hobby,
It's like what the heck? What's wrong with you guys?
bruh. You
And
collect
they're
stamps.
Supposed to be friends. Like what is this?
Seriously.
That was whatever. But then I don't know. She'd apologize for lying to him. Granted, that doesn't make up for what she did.
Yeah.
But
like she still should get executed.
I wouldn't go there. Fine. Maybe your friends.
Prison. Oh, definitely. They're getting hung tomorrow.
Jesus, stop it.
No.
But then he helped her
in
out.
a perfect world where I'm the leader.
But then he helped her out, and first they did it by hand. Then the gust of wind, he's like, "No, not today."
Not chasing that down.
That too. Well, he couldn't. It went in the sky.
Why?
But I really like that scene. That was like beautifully put together.
I
Like,
feel
it
like
was
the animation's a lot more smooth.
Yeah. When it first started, like the guy that had the farm, it looked sharp.
Yeah.
Like the guy, the animation looks like the coloring looks sharper
Yeah.
too. And the saturation just looks up. Like there's more color to it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind the animation or the coloring last season, but yeah, this one I feel like is better.
And the intro is not as freaky. It's still weird, but it's not.
Okay, yeah,
like
there's
I'm
not
on
as,
an acid
yeah,
trip.
Well, yeah, the first bit
That's going down.
The first bit is acid trip, but then it goes into more action-y kind of anime.
Typical show, yeah.
And and I'm kind of sad because I think for at least most of it, our reaction for the theme wasn't in it because the camera decided to stop recording for a second.
Yeah.
It usually stops for about 30 seconds. Sorry for those that wanted to see our reaction to the intro. Some of it might be in there, but
for all the one people.
no people like seeing people's reaction to the intros.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just interesting to see that, like, what, like, if it freaks them out
That's fair.
or just how they like the animation and stuff.
That's fair.
going to the animation again, like that scene with when he was pulling the pages back together, and it was the music too. Like the music just I think did they ever do music like that last season? I don't think they did. Like it was just like had an emotional aspect to it.
I mean, there weren't really any emotional moments in the last season, really.
Well, yeah, that's true. So yeah, I guess this is going more expanding in that.
I had a couple tears in my eyes whenever Reagan was telling his story about.
God, we're brothers.
We're like brothers.
But
that's my favorite scene in the entire show.
But I felt really bad for Mob whenever they first started picking up, and he actually was talking about like how it kind of reminded him of his emotions and how it would reach him, and then he actually started crying like, "Oh, Mom, yeah, don't do this. You what you did to Mom, you stupid girls. Yeah. God dang, middle school girls,
girls in general."
He's had some.
I wouldn't know anything.
He's had some issues.
No, sure.
But in the beginning, the beginning of the episode, Mob figures out a new trick.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I liked it.
Was he going into it, or was that just like showing his energy going into the roots?
I think he was just.
At first, at first it looked
I
like
thought he just like turned to like a ball. I'm in.
I was like, I'm back in. But that was really cool. Like he literally pushed out the other guy for a second. He
turned to the Matrix.
No, but he pushed the thoughts of the one other not Esper, the spirit, and then it was like he pulled out the skull, and then they fought each other with psychic powers and crushed the skull. And then
with giant robot bodies that are made out of roots.
Oh, it wasn't robot bodies, but yes.
Root bodies.
Yeah, just a giant body made out of roots.
Yes. Robots. Wow.
And which led to Reagan paying Mom in broccoli seeds.
Yes, finally. God.
Mom's gonna raise an army of broccoli because he force grew those plants. They can now telepathically send a command to them, so he can just force it to grow. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna make an army of broccoli to fight the Scars when they come back.
Nice.
With Suzuku.
That's stupid.
Go ahead.
He forgets to take him out of his pocket.
Okay.
Because you saw whenever he used his psychic powers.
Right.
And it made like the tomato plant like grow fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna forget about him, and then it's gonna like grow out of his pocket.
He has to do it. He has to give the command.
Nah, he doesn't. Nah, it's just they just have to be. I mean, you don't know that. What if he like surrounds his body in psychic powers?
It's like a barrier?
Yeah.
That's not a command. That's not a telepathic command.
It could be.
Not directed to the broccoli.
It doesn't have to be directed exactly to it. No. You don't know that. You don't know the effect. You don't know broccoli. You don't. You straight up don't know. You don't know broccoli.
I know broccoli.
You don't know broccoli. Pull up an entire thing. That'd be just. Honestly, that'd be a power move. I don't think I could ever match. If you pulled out like an actual thing of broccoli and just took like a bite out of like the stem.
Not that big a deal.
Just stared at me as you're like eating it, I would probably just have no response. And if I'm honest, I would probably just leave.
Well, guys, you know what to expect next episode.
Scared. Just eating it like an apple. God,
I mean, it's not that bad.
That disturbs me.
Not that bad.
I hate broccoli.
I know you do, but it's not that bad to do like that.
It's just
I'm wondering if it has to come more into freaking the broccoli bit. There has to be more into that. Like after all this,
I told you
the
what
intro.
Happened. I mean,
I didn't want to. Now
I wrote the story.
No, here's the thing. It didn't bother me as much because it was your thing.
I know.
But no, hold on. It didn't bother me as much. Someone left a comment saying that the broccoli is going to come into the second season.
They did?
Yeah. So I kind of knew.
God dang it.
Which I wasn't too bummed about being spoiled because it's broccoli.
It's broccoli.
It's whatever.
But I mean, if I had read that would have been a huge spoiler.
That would have been bad for you.
How dare you?
So I was like, I'm glad now I have the power in the show. So in one of them actually, like whenever you said it has to come into it in the second season, and I just look at the camera for a bit. I was like, you're not gonna expect me to look at the camera for the broccoli. But yeah, thank you for that little bit of information.
God, finally got it. God, broccoli.
Well, there's actually more to it that had nothing to do with the broccoli. It's the season finale boss. What?
He put it he put it in his pocket, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Final boss.
Okay.
Super strength. He's like, let's just say he's matched with Mob.
Okay.
In strength, right?
Okay.
Fires a blast of telepathic energy. The broccoli seeds stop it.
Well, telepathic energy wouldn't hurt you physically.
Psychic powers. Ray shoots him.
Okay.
And he's like, ugh! And then broccoli saves his life.
You know, I
And then
really
he fires back.
really want to end the episode there, but we have more to talk about, so maybe I'll cut it.
I'll just say it again.
For a second, I thought we were gonna actually go into the story of Mob becoming student council president.
I didn't.
Not actually becoming it, but just like I expected that to run a little bit longer though.
Yeah.
Not go like straight to the run. And I was surprised that the other guys decided to run again right after he dropped out, and he definitely changed. Like we saw last episode.
Oh, yeah.
We saw last episode that he gained color
Yeah.
and everything.
You don't look as dead.
You don't look as
Or evil.
You look like you have life inside you now.
You don't remind me of the Emperor
I wonder
from
if he-
Star Wars.
I wonder if he moved out of his house because his family
Probably.
caused that.
Really have to.
So I really hope he moved out.
He moved in with Mob and Ritsu. So this is their second year of middle school?
Is it? I don't know if this is was it a year? Is this next year?
They said that they're second years.
Oh, then yeah, I guess so.
Man.
Or
Seventh
Mob
grade.
is, maybe.
7th grade. Who would've thought?
Right? Really weird. I think.
Because I could have sworn it was a middle school.
Could somebody let me know or let us know what grade he's in right now?
Fairly positive he's not in high school.
Oh, yeah, they're in middle school. We know that because that's where they've been this whole time.
Second years.
I think they're 7th graders.
Darn those Japanese and their weird grading scale.
I thought Masato had to do with the girl though, like with the girl asking him out. I thought that was her plan. Like she maybe paid the girl to ask him out or something. Because it was saying like he needs something to make him more mature.
Oh,
Or to
no.
make him.
I knew. I knew it wasn't that. I thought she was just evil.
No, you didn't.
I actually thought that she had psychic powers.
I did. Whenever they started tearing the book, he was like, "Go ahead and tear it, rip it to shreds."
Tear it.
I was like, "Oh God,
You
what?"
need it.
Jeez.
Destroy my life work in front of my eyes. I'm not angry.
Jesus. I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna get into that.
I don't
again.
understand. Like, just because me as a child would be like, oh.
Yeah, you know. But I just don't understand how some kids can be just that
Terrible. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course, they're always evil. Evil little.
some can be kind of
beings.
jerks, but I mean that just seemed ridiculous.
I'd say that's about right.
Yeah. Okay.
You do not like me. That was the Mob in my story.
All right, guys, that's it for this week's episode for Mob
So
Psycho
the broccoli
100.
goes right. The broccoli becomes a projectile.
Is it Mob Psycho 2? Mob Psycho 102?
Mob Psycho 200?
No. Anyway, if you want to be here for next episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, just click the button right next to us. If you want to support us, go ahead and check out our Patreon. You can get access to the polls, early access videos for some shows, and full reactions.
And that broccoli story.
Link for that will also be in the description down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.